Hello there, and thank you for checking Restrict for Elementor plugin. This awesome plugin makes it possible for you to show or hide Elementor sections, columns, and widgets based on various criteria with a few simple clicks. When creating a page using Elementor Page Builder, when you add section, column, or widget, in the content area, you will find an area called simply Restrict. At first, you will see just this one drop-down menu that says no restrictions. This means that this section, column, or widget has no restrictions whatsoever and will be displayed to everyone. However, if we click this drop-down menu, you will see plenty of options. For example, you can select logged in users, which will then reveal an action button that you can use to select whether you want this to be shown or hidden to the logged in users. Next up, we have users with specific role. If we click this, we can then select user roles to which we want to show or hide this content. Next, we have users with specific capability. Much like the previous one, you can enter user capability and then use that as criteria for displaying or hiding this content. Next, we have a bit advanced one, users with specific meta value, where we can enter some meta key, and then we can use some logical operators here, after which we can select a data type and then enter meta value, which will be used as criteria for showing or hiding this content. Next, we can use a simple option called post author, which will simply show or hide content to post author only. And then if you have installed GeoIP detection plugin, you can use visitor location as criteria for showing or hiding the content, where you can select whether you want to use country or continent, and then select one or more countries to which you want this content to be shown or hidden. Okay. Next up, if you have WooCommerce installed on your website, then you can use WooCommerce specific criteria. For example, you can select customers who purchased any product, in which case this content will be shown or hidden to the customers who purchased any of the products on your website. Next, you can select customers who purchased a specific product, where you can then select product that will be used as criteria for displaying or hiding the content. Next, you can use specific product variation, which is useful if you're selling variable products, where you can specify which of the variations will be criteria for displaying or hiding the content, and you can select one or more. Okay, and if you have WooCommerce subscriptions plugin installed, then you have one more option called has an active subscription, in which case you can select a subscription product here, and then the customer who purchased this subscription product will be able to see this content for as long as they have an active subscription. Next up, if you have Easy Digital Downloads plugin installed, then you can use Easy Digital Downloads specific criteria too. For example, you can select customers who purchased any product, okay, and you can use an option purchased a specific product, in which case you can select which of the digital products should serve as criteria for displaying or hiding the content. Last but not least, Restrict for Elementor integrates with Tekera as well. If you select this, then you can select Tekera specific criteria. You can select purchased any ticket, which means that this content will be displayed or hidden to customers who purchased any of the tickets on your website. You can target customers who purchased a specific ticket type, where you can select ticket type one or more, which will be used as criteria for displaying or hiding the content. And last but not least, you can select purchase the ticket for a specific event, in which case you can select which of the events should be used as criteria for displaying or hiding the content. Now, regardless of which of these criteria you have used, you can also use something called alternative content type. This is useful when you want to hide certain content from the customers, and instead of that content, to display some alternative content. So let's see which options do we have here. First up is none. When this is selected, content will be simply hidden. However, if we select Elementor template, Then you can select an Elementor template that you have previously created, which will be displayed in place of the hidden content. Of course, you also have HTML formatted text, which will then reveal WordPress's classic editor, where you can use formatted text or you can use HTML to create a content that will be displayed to customers who do not fulfill required criteria to view this content. We hope you will have great time using Restrict for Elementor, and if you need any further information, please visit our website.